Good evening, Facebook, and welcome to Deep Conversations and Transformations. My name is Lynette, and my intention behind these interviews is that everyone involved positively transforms. I'm trying to come on live because I have an incredible guest, Kathy Quinlan-Perez. Kathy has been in the personal leadership industry for over 30 years, and we've tried to come on live now about 30 times. The other night and tonight, but for some reason we've not been connecting, so let's hope it's going to work. So Kathy is passionate about getting people to their core to unlock their full potential, and I got to spend 3 days in her presence at PSI Basic Seminars last year in August, and it's coming back. PSI Basic Seminars come back to Edinburgh in March, the 8th, the 9th and the 10th, and it's an incredible personal development seminar that I'm really excited about, and I really hope that she comes on tonight just to share really the true essence of what it is all about. So fingers crossed this starts to work. I've added her and she's gone on her phone now. Facebook, let us connect, please. Thanks everyone for joining. Can we see her? Kathy, are you there? Can't even see it on the thing. Let me see. Okay, invite. I've sent an invite. Patience. When you're on live, it's not the easiest thing, is it? Kathy, are you there? I've sent you an invite, so I'm really hoping that is happening. Damn. Don't know if it's going to work. Everyone else that's on here, it's asking me to bring you on, but for some reason Kathy's connection with me is not working at all. But yes, PSI seminar, I was there for 3 days last year, the Friday, the Saturday and the Sunday, and I've done so many like other personal development courses that I just thought it would be a nice little top up. It would, you know, I probably knew it all anyway, and I was in for a big surprise. Like the Saturday night, I left there like having this huge breakdown and then breakthrough, and I just realised where I wasn't showing up in life, and it was like a huge thing for me. So I would love for anyone who's really interested in personal development. This is an incredible course that will transform you. It will bring more light, more energy, and really just make you feel more alive. And, you know, it was incredible. Kathy held that room so well. And I think there was about 60 of us in the room. And each person transformed, like positively, beautifully, and with so much confidence and strength by the end of the course. So I'd love for Kathy to get on tonight and just share, because, you know, share it from her perspective. Yeah, I definitely had a breakdown. I've had many breakdowns in my life, but that breakdown, I just remember it. I can visualise being there, having that breakthrough. And I think there's a few people on here who have been to PSI seminars, so any comments, any feedback would be great just while we're waiting. And let's see if she's going to get on. Oh, yes, here. Right, she's asking to come on, approve, please work. Oh, connecting.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Oh, my God, we're here. You won't even believe this. So I'm on my iPad. It's all set up, and then it's all getting all messy, right? So I'm like, I'm just getting on my phone again. I'll just hold it. What the heck? Oh, my gosh. Hey.
Thank you for coming on.
Oh, thank you for being patient. I hope all the people that are on Facebook tonight are patient also. Finally, I wrote something and just said, well, I guess you're just going to have to see it all live.
Have you got your earphones in?
No, I'm just going to be, I'm in my office. I'm good. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, the only thing is that feedback.
Oh, sorry. I don't have ear sets for this iPhone.
Okay.
It's okay.
We'll just go with it.
Okay. So how are you?
Kathy, I'm amazing. I just find it really hard to hear you.
Oh.
Sugar.
Hello, Emmeline. Oh my God.
So let's just get to it.
Okay.
So you've been in this industry for 30 years.
Yes. Yes.
How long have you worked for PSI for?
Well, actually, I've been in this industry 32 years. And, you know, almost going on 33. I've been working for PSI Seminars for 30 years. This is
30 years. Wow.
And I've been teaching the classes. I started in the basic seminar. So Natalie was just turning 15. And so, because I remember she was, I was in training and it was her first basic that she was as a student. Wow. And so she is now 37. 36, is that right, Gary? Yeah. My husband's behind me. Gary, get on and say hi.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, everybody.
My IT specialist is back there.
Yes.
And then I start doing our advanced classes. So I'm up at our ranch at High Valley Ranch at the Life Success course, and then I do the Women's Leadership Seminar. But I love being in the basic seminar because that's where it all starts. And that's where all the foundation is. So for anyone that is listening tonight, if you have even a little bit of interest, I guarantee you it'll be the best 3 days that you have ever spent in your life.
And I can guarantee that.
Yeah. I mean, it is just, you know, I am not there to tell you how to live your life. I am absolutely 100% there to, Kathy needs headphones too to stop the echo. Should I try my wireless headphones, honey?
Yeah.
They're right over there. I'll try my wireless. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
So, and it is just the greatest time that you'll have. It's like, as I said, I'm not there to tell you how to live your life. I'm definitely there to facilitate the basic seminar and be very committed to, thank you very much, very committed to everybody in that class really digging down deep and really starting to ask themselves, okay, let's see if this works.
Is that better? Yes, I can hear myself now. Brilliant. I think that's it now.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah, that's better. It's working.
Oh, yes. Okay, and
yes.
I can hear you. I can hear you. So perfect.
Amazing. Right, let's
I mean, this is like, I know I'm like such a juvenile when it comes to this tech stuff.
But I just think you don't even need to know about the tech stuff because you're like, I feel like you're like lifting and rising humanity in a really incredible way. So who cares about technology?
Oh my God, I love it. I love you. So, I mean, I do feel that. I really do. Even more so in the last year of just seeing that around the world, there is so much unrest and there is so much, you know, just everybody's like kind of staying in their own, you know, staying with themselves. And it's like the only way that we will find any solutions to anything is that we come together, because using the same mind that created the problem is not going to find that solution. You have to bring in new minds. And so the purpose of the basic seminar is to tap into that part of our mind we didn't even know was there. Like every single one of us we are creative, we are imaginative, we are solution oriented. I mean, you have a child. I look at that cute, adorable picture of you and your son, right? Is all of us that have children, it's always, you know, you want a way to get something done is, there you have it. Ask a kid. They will give you the answer, and the answer they give you, you'll be like, okay, that's not logical at all. Exactly. Logic doesn't always produce everything. So in the basics, and so Mr. Wilhite and his wife, Jane Wilhite, that started this 45 years ago. And so that's what I want everyone to know over in Europe, United Kingdom, and everywhere around, is that it's not like we just thought of this. That really we've been doing this for 45 years. And because we've been doing it there, we have a lot of experience. We have a lot of experience with humanity. mean, we've done classes over in Europe before, but they were like one-time shots with a group of people. And what
Yeah.
we're really attempting to do with everybody over there is actually get it to be that it's long lasting, because it's something that could help us every single place in the world. And so
Yes.
I just really believe very strongly in the depth of us as a human being, number one. And I think that we really can make things work. I just don't think that we can make them work with the same mindset that we currently are using. And
Yeah.
so everybody that comes into the basic seminar is coming for a whole lot of different reasons. They might be coming just to, okay, I heard this was a really good thing to do, I'm going to do it. And some people might be coming going, you know what, I am at a crossroads in my life and I'm doing everything I know how to do. Now, what's next? What's next?
Mm-hmm.
And often we're looking for solutions outside of ourselves. And really those solutions are inside of us. However,
Mm.
we're not going to get there by ourselves. And
No.
so you get to, in this very, very amazing environment, working with other people, that you get to do some internal work on yourself, and in the process learn some things from other people in the room. Like sometimes we really think that we're in, like, okay, I'm the only one that thinks this way, I'm the only one that does this. Well, all of a sudden you're sitting in a room of 50, 60 people and you go, oh my gosh, I'm not the only one that feels this way. And all of a sudden
Exactly.
there's this camaraderie that happens, and no one's there to give anybody advice. In fact, I think that's one of the greatest gifts, is because we get really used to giving people advice, but it's like, okay, wait a second, just go to look in the mirror, because the person you need to give that advice to is yourself, you know? And so
Yes.
I think the class is really designed. I mean, it's as corny as it sounds, it's really designed for self-discovery,
Mm.
and to really understand what's the thinking, what has been my mindset that's driving the results in my life. Like really, what's the thinking that's in the driver's seat?
Yeah.
Have I been a passenger in my own vehicle called my life, or am I in the driver's seat? And if I haven't really been in the driver's seat in every single area of my life, it's time to get in the driver's seat. So what is the beliefs that I have about myself, other people, like what's actually embedded in my DNA neurologically? And there is so
Mm.
much scientific proof that we take on other people's habits and beliefs starting at a very early age. Some of those habits and beliefs guaranteed effective, and
Yeah.
some not so effective. And it doesn't make anybody wrong in the process. It just like is unraveling so that you can start from a new place and take all the things that have been working in your life and go full speed ahead with that, and then identify some of the things that aren't working. So you go, okay, that's a downside. So how can I use what I have learned in this class to assist me in doing something completely different?
Yeah.
And here's one of the things that I've learned over and over again, and I was so reminded of a woman I was speaking with the other day, who I'm so excited I get to actually go and listen to her this weekend.
Oh,
And
amazing.
oh yeah, she's amazing. Her name is Kelly Poulos. And she is a proponent of practice. And sometimes it's the practices that we do every single day. And it's the things that maybe we're not going to see an immediate result today, but we take those practices and we do it and we do it and we do it. Like in 30 days, we'll shift everything. We'll shift our physical well-being. We'll shift our spirituality. We'll start to shift our wealth consciousness and what we're bringing into our life and what we're actually allowing ourselves to let go of. But I think as human beings, I don't care where we are. Well, you could be in Europe, we could be in the United States, we could be in, wherever we are. We have a tendency to be immediate gratification. And
Mm.
so sometimes it's like, if I'm going to go do something, I was actually thinking about this today. I was walking back and I was thinking about how long did it take me to put on that extra 5 pounds?
Yeah.
So that's like, it took me like 3 months. So do I really think that just because in 3 days I'm going to do a cleanse and it's going to be gone? Well, hello. As soon as I eat again, it's going to be back. So I've
Yeah.
got to put in the practices to actually shift my body. Well, that rings true for everything.
Mm.
So I was so reminded in this conversation of it is the everyday practices. And guess what? Sometimes that stuff is boring.
Yes.
It really is. And guess what? So what?
Yeah,
Because
because
when you
what's
start to
better?
reap, when you start to reap the benefits, you're like, whoa, 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 wait a second. I mean, how many times have you gone to the gym and you don't immediately see the results?
Yep.
Or when you start investing money, you don't always see the results. I mean, my
Mm.
gosh, you could invest $100,000 in the stock market even 6 months ago. It's not the same amount today.
Yeah.
2 years ago, it went up a whole lot and it didn't go up so much the last couple of weeks, right? But it doesn't mean it doesn't work.
Mm.
And I think that that's the beauty in the basic seminar is really identifying what's working and what's not working. And to really be able to like, okay, I've got to put some new practices in because the practices I'm currently using is not getting me where I want to go. So let's, here it is. I mean, I always think of the basic seminar, we're really good. I mean, I'm going to speak for myself. I'm in California, although I did grow up in the Midwest, but that's my claim to fame. And that, I like immediate gratification. And, I, definitely like the outside looking good, right?
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
truth is that this is really an inside job. I have
Yes.
spoken to thousands of people, myself included, is I could have everything on the outside. But how come I'm still not feeling fulfilled?
Exactly.
So what is it? How come I have an incredible home, an incredible family, incredible friends, but there's just something missing? Like, how come? So who is it I'm bringing to those things? So I always think, it's not the things that we have, it's who we're bringing
Mm.
to our life. I mean, we talk about this a lot in our advanced course, and I'll hit on it in the basic seminar, as you know. It's
Yes.
who we be, then it's what we do, then we have what it is that we want. And usually we learn it backwards. And
Mm.
so the basic seminar is such an incredible introductory 3 days. And the greatest news ever is that I think, yeah, okay, so there's some things that you might have to definitely look at about yourself. But at the same time, is like, who could be more interesting than yourself? I mean, if you think you're boring, I mean, if you think people are boring, you're a person. So what is that saying about you? You know what I mean? Or how many times have you walked into a situation, you went, oh, this is boring. Well, maybe the situation isn't boring. Maybe it's you.
Yeah. So I remember Kathy walking in that morning thinking, oh, I've done so many personal development courses. This is just going to be a wee top up. I was in for I was in for a rude awakening, the Saturday when I had that total breakdown, which then allowed the breakthrough, was
Yes,
just like
yes.
blew me away. It blew me away. You blew me away. Your leadership skills, your compassion,
Oh my
because
gosh.
in that room there was so much love. There was no bullshit either, but there was so much love.
Yeah.
And I think just the way you guided us and
Yeah.
coached us through everything was just incredible.
It was fun. I mean, what is so inspiring to me, Lynette, is that I come back from Scotland and I start to see all of these incredible things that people are doing. Their Facebook posts, like that whole now, Alan, our
Yes.
workout guy, right?
Yes.
And now he's on Facebook doing his working out and showing people how to
Yes.
work out.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, so I put in, I go, I am working out with you when I come to Scotland. Like, could you come to California, please? And I
Yes.
mean, that was a dream.
Yeah.
Like he wanted to
Yeah.
do that,
Yeah.
and so that is the beauty, is that in the basic seminar, I think everybody, and I'll speak for every single trainer in front of the room that actually walks into that room, every single one of us, we like something gets relit
Yeah. Oh,
inside of us. Like,
yes.
wait a second, I can do this. I don't care if you are 13 years old or you're 92 years old. Is that life isn't over until it's over. So why
Exactly.
not get on the ride called our life and get on a journey and guess, hey, listen, you're going to fail. That's part of the process. But it means that when you fall, you're going to actually get yourself back up and go. That's the
Yes.
beauty. And I just have, I had a really rough January. You know, I
Yeah.
had something really very, very personally tragic happen
Mm.
with one of my kids that, oh, well, he's not a kid, he was 32 years old. You know, because I've been doing Camp Choice with the youth at risk for 25 years. And he was like my first guy, like my first guy.
Mm.
And it just really hit me hard. And I thought of, you know, because of him, of all the kids that have like been to Camp Choice and all that they have accomplished. And I can never take that away. And it
Mm.
was like, he will forever be in my heart, and he will forever be like the burning light that got it all started.
Mm.
And so I think of that all the time. I think of like all the people that walk into the basic seminar of like, I don't know for sure like how many lights they're going to turn on in other people. So if
Yes.
here we are like that, you know, as corny as it sounds, but it's really true for me, is world peace one mind at a time. We will never accomplish world peace if there is not peace in our minds. And
Exactly.
so as we take that journey on ourselves and now we go out into our life, we have no idea how many families are going to be put back together, how many people are going to be touched, how many, like the difference that we can actually make. And I look back at, and you know, I got a surprise party from all the adult Camp Choice kids that was
Yeah.
beyond belief on January 31st that completely turned my whole world around. Like, oh my gosh, it's because of that first year, they're all sitting here.
Yes.
And I look at some of them that they've gone to the basic, they've gone to size 7, they've gone to LS, that they've taken their skill sets. And as Mr. Wilhite would always say, and this was one of the things that very much attracted me to Psi Seminar, Psi World, the nonprofit part of our company, is that he said, you know, you take somebody that is going 180 degrees the wrong direction. It takes leadership skills
Mm.
to do that. But you take those leadership skills and you turn them around. Those are the future leaders of the world. And I looked
Yes.
at that table of all of these adults and I'm going, that's what they're doing in their life. They took what they could have gone down that route, but now they've turned it around. And that goes for all of us, all across every single color of skin, every religion, every economic, everything. Is that
Yeah.
if we take all of our skill set and we turn that around, holy Toledo, that is, I mean, now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Yeah. Oh, I remember on the weekends I was like doing some lives and people were like, "What the hell have you taken?" Like I was so alive, like my
Yeah.
skin was like boom, my eyes
Yeah.
were. It's just incredible when you ignite that light in people.
Yes. Yes. And it's, you know, it's so great to see you. It's so
Yes, I can't wait
great.
to have
I
you
mean, I
back.
know. I can't wait to come. And I
I'm
really,
just
for everyone that's listening, I hope that you get over whatever hurdle you need to get over. Is
yes,
because here's the deal: time, money, reasons why not to do something is always going to be there. And so I say, why not do it? Like
yes.
here's like I mean, what, there's no waste. You can come back and re-audit that class for the rest of your life. I mean, who gets to do that?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, like, and
To
that's
really
free of
immerse yourself
charge.
in it again. I know, wow. And
I mean,
also, I think, you pay, say, £1,000 to go on holiday, and you get to the holiday and you're like still miserable. But you could pay the price of this course,
yeah,
and it's not even a big price to just
yeah,
sit for 3 days and listen, and then transform your whole being
yes,
and feel
yes,
really alive, like
yeah.
you've had a holiday, like the best holiday ever, like going to Disneyland.
Especially when you go on holiday because, oh, I'm so stressed out, I got to get out of here, right? It takes you 3 days just to unwind.
Yes. So come
Oh,
on
I'm
the
so
Psy
excited.
holiday. Come on the Psy holiday.
There you go. Come have a Psy holiday with us. And, you know, there's really great people to meet. And the beauty is that know that you have done, I mean, I believe this firm-heartedly, and I said this in the very opening of the class, is that everyone that comes to the basic seminar is successful, because only successful people think about being more successful, period.
Yeah.
And, you know, nothing that you have done is wrong. It's just like, okay, here's where I'm at. Not good, bad, right, or wrong. Here's where I'm at. Now, where do I need to go? And so I think the biggest challenge for people, all of us, is really identifying what that why is. But when we can identify what that why, like, what do we really want? And we start to get ourselves grounded in that. And that's the place that we live from. Like, really and truly, like, we get up in the morning and that's like, okay, let's go. Like, even when there's a disaster, you got to laugh. You got to laugh. And I believe that no one, you know, I'm not really a woo-woo person, but, you know, if you say that, I know you're a total woo-woo person, so it's perfectly
you were like,
appropriate.
Do people like that speak here? Speak like this here. I thought it was only people in California that speak like you.
No, it's like, you know, the universe isn't going to throw you anything that you can't handle. And I think that sometimes we forget that obstacles are there for our growth, not to stop us. So whatever is stopping you from getting into that class, that is the reason to go. End of conversation. And I promise you, like, you're going to learn this in the basic seminar. We have all this internal dialogue. And I promise you, all of your internal dialogue, even right now, is going, well, what about this? What about this? What about this? What about this? And that's exactly the internal dialogue that you get to listen to in the basic seminar and go, really? This is what I've been listening to? This is stopping me from having a 6-figure, 7-figure income? You've got to be kidding me. This has been stopping me from having the body and the relationship that I want? You've got to be kidding me. Like that, you have to be able to laugh at. You cannot take that seriously. So I'm so happy that it finally worked.
Yes, our live, it finally worked. I thought Facebook were up to something. That was a conspiracy to not let you on here.
Oh no, we are coming to Scotland.
We're coming to Scotland. So it's the 8th, the 9th, and the 10th. And if anyone does want to sign up, just get in touch with me or Kathy, and you know, we'll get you set up,
Or post Susie's link.
Post the link.
Yeah,
so
post
people
the link.
can actually, yeah,
good.
Perfect.
I love it. Jackie Hughes, just do it. I love it.
Just do it. Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Oh, someday.
Victoria,
please.
sign me up. Yay,
Victoria's
go,
amazing.
Victoria.
Yes, come Victoria. I'm going to be there as well.
I can't wait.
I hope as many people watch this and just get really inspired. You know, it's been going for 45 years. Is that like the longest running personal development seminar? Yes. To any others?
And it's the longest personal development seminar company in its original form. You know, because way back when, a lot of people started doing this, but everybody started their own version, so to speak.
Yep. Yes.
But, you know, Jane Wilhite is a master, and she's a visionary, and she's amazing. And, you know, for anyone that comes to High Valley Ranch and comes to leadership seminars, you'll get to definitely meet her. And she's amazing. She is amazing. You know, and so she had amazing people around her, and she's, you know, she took a stand and said, no, this is where we're going. Thomas Wilhite taught us everything we needed to know. Let's go.
Yeah. It's funny because, you know, for me, because I'm like, I know what personal development does to you. Emma Smiley got me on the course, and all she said to me was, I'm going on this course and Bob Proctor's a fan. And I was like, if he's a fan, sign me up. And that was it. That was all I knew about the course. But I've listened to his meditation so many times, the one that he done for Mind Valley, the abundance one. And I was like, right, sign me up. And there was no other questions.
Yeah.
So it's just funny.
That's so great that you mentioned Bob Proctor. In fact, he's going to be at this weekend in Las Vegas. He's a very good friend of Jane's. In fact, he had some of his personal employees in the Phoenix Basic. And they're now coming to the Life Success course. So he is absolutely 100% a advocate of PSI seminars, like absolutely bar none. Just amazing. In fact, if you if you went on our website, he actually has a testimonial, but he's a great man. But he is Oh, and one of the things that he said that I thought was so funny that I heard him say, goes, going to the basic seminar is like taking your brain out of your head and washing it off and putting it back in.
Yes.
Like who doesn't need a little, if you talk about brainwash, who doesn't need their brain a little rinsed out for a minute, right?
Mine needs washed all the time, and I think that's why I'm coming back to get it washed. I think it's funny when people are like, "Oh, that's brainwashing," but yeah, he's right.
Yeah, he's
wash
totally
your
right.
brain. Somebody else is asking.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. Somebody's just saying, "How do I find out?" So I'm going to share the link so that people can actually sign up.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, so I will see you on March 8th. I can't wait.
I'll see you March 8th. I cannot wait.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad this worked.
Yes, thank you, Kathy, for your time.
You're welcome. You are so welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks to everyone for watching. Amazing.
Okay, bye.
Bye.